Oh no, I checked when I got home and the queue
Congratulations,
was
Captain. You
3,700
got the City Hall bomber.
and
We
it's
got it.
Let's go tomorrow.
32, a
My
little
point
over
is, you've been
32
burning the
right
candle
now.
at both ends lately. You should take a vacation.
I'm not exactly the tourist type.
Yeah.
But once we've rounded up the rest of Lee's people, maybe I will.
Hmm. So, Cody, uh, the last thing I did was see, uh, Dr. Octagonopus get his robot arms. Um, and I have done all of the backpacks, all of the side missions, all the landmarks, all the Fisk hideouts, all the research stations, all the Black Cat stakeouts, every pigeon, every Taskmaster challenge, every thug crime, and every demon crime in the city. So it's, yeah, uh, I, there's only, uh, there's only 3
No
things left that are
planes,
locked
no
on the map, and that's
suitcases,
the
just
only reason I haven't done all
uninterrupted
of them yet.
sleep.
Oh, you are a party animal. But hey, whatever floats your cruise.
Yeah.
Peter,
You okay?
I'm getting by.
I don't know how I feel about you running this place all by yourself.
And these people need help. If I lose a few hours of sleep, so be it.
So have you heard from Mr. Lee since?
No. But the Martin I know couldn't have done that. Whatever's become of him, that's not the one I want to remember.
Hmm?
So, how are things with MJ?
No, not a single bit.
Oh, it's well, you know, she's it's complicated.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I might start it
Honesty.
tomorrow,
That's what
probably.
got me and Ben through the rough patches.
You guys had rough patches?
Oh, sure. Especially when we were your age.
I'm fine with
So,
that.
are you honest with her? Does she know the real you?
Hey, turn it up. I want to hear this.
A spokesperson for the police has confirmed that this was the truck carrying the device used in the Grand Central Terminal attack.
Oh, it never ends.
I don't think so.
Peter?
It's gonna be more than 3 parts. Well, yeah, 'cause Stone Ocean is way longer than
Hurry, where are you? Call me
the
when you get
other
this.
parts.
I just hope the Devil's Breath is still there. And still secure. If the demons got to that truck, this just went from bad to catastrophic.
Um, 'Cause yeah. So between I mean, you can just go based off of like the episodes pretty much. I mean, obviously part 3 was the longest out of everything that we'd seen so far, and then part 5 and then 4 and then 2 and then 1. But part 6 is a lot longer than part 5. I mean, a lot longer than part 3, and part 7 what went on for like more than 10 years, I think. Him like actively writing, and part 8 still isn't finished, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not. And yes, Jesus was the what? It wasn't even started then. 2003 would have been Stone Ocean. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Stone Ocean was a little bit after 2000 until like I want to say 2010, and then I want to say Steel Ball Run was like 2010 to like 2018 maybe, and then Part 8 maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But I know that Part 8 has gone for a fucking absurdly, ridiculously long time, and they haven't said or figured out or know anything about who the main villain's supposed to be still. Yeah, it's Josuke Higurashi, so he has the same name as the other Josuke but different timeline. He has two tongues and four balls. Yeah. Uh yeah, Jojolian. Jojolian. Yeah. I mean that's it. No. Oh, yeah, yeah, Diego is uh Dio's like alternate uh version. He also turns into a Velociraptor. Yeah. And they still have stands, but then they have like this other power and it all involves horseback. Mm. Uh there's 131 volumes of JoJo so far. Okay, no, you were right, Cody. I'm the asshole. I had my times fucked up. Uh, one was 87 to 88, two was 88 to 89, three was 89 to 92, uh, four was 92 to 95, um, Golden Wind was 95 to 99, Stone Ocean was 2000 to 2003, Steel Ball Run was 2004 to 2011, and Joe Jolian is 2011 to ongoing. Yeah. Yeah, so a decade, and I still don't know who the main villain is. It really fucks me up because the timelines aren't. Because one and two were like 100 years, or one was like 100 years before it actually came out, and two was like 40 years before. Takes place 40 years before it came out. Stardust Crusaders took place 2 years before it started. Um, Yeah, and Diamond is Unbreakable took place in 99, but it ran from 92 to 95. And yeah, it is. I think it's because he wants it to finish like where at the same year that he stopped because it kind of, I don't know, maybe something like that. Yeah, because Stone Ocean takes place in 2000 or 2000, or I mean, Golden Wind takes place in like 2000 or 2001, and but it was released. It finished in 99 though. And have they said when Stone Ocean takes place? Because I thought it was like 2010, right? Yep. It takes place in Port St. Lucie, Florida in 2011. Well, I think he first started with, I want to make this part about Jotaro's daughter. How old do I want her to be? What year would how old would she be in this year? Because she was, how old is she? I thought she was of age. Are you sure? Oh. No one knows who her mom is. They're pretty sure it's a dolphin. Yeah, that's a joke in the JoJo community. Because he's a marine biologist. No, he really is. That's what he went to school for. But, I mean, oh yeah, she's 19. Yeah, 'cause 19 and 20, uh, 'cause she wouldn't have been put in prison. She would have been sent to juvie or something. It, yeah. So she was born in 92. So in part 4, she was already 6, right? No, 7. She was already 7. Because I knew that he had her in between. She was born, if she's 19 in 2011, then that means she was born in 92, right? Yeah, that's right. So she would have been 7 in part 4 and like 8 or 8 or 9 in part 5. Because I knew that she was already around once JoJo was, or Jotaro was, exploring the world after, whenever. Because 99, 87 to 99 is 12 years, so if he was like 17, he would have been 29 in part 4. So he's uh almost 40 in part 6. If my math's right, I'm just kind of, yeah. But also to go with what you said earlier, Steve, I mean, Isn't all of it like an alternate dimension at this point, since they have stands and shit and we don't? I mean, I didn't have a smartphone until I was until the summer between uh the summer I was about to go to college. And that was the only reason that I got one.
Folks, the mastermind of the City Hall bombing has finally been brought to justice. And shocking, it's philanthropist.
It was 2013 is when it
I'll
ended.
discuss in a moment what kind of twisted Jekyll and Hyde mentality it takes
Yeah.
to lead such a double life.
Well, I think that's also because most of them are bad guys and they just want to be able to get rid of their phone.
Yes, it's good that he's in jail, but look at all the things we didn't know. How long was he a suspect without anyone telling us? How long did he have a deadly biological weapon that could kill us
Yeah.
all? Shouldn't we have been told? Evacuated the city? It's not an accident that we weren't
So,
given the...
are they still, or, you can tell me this, are they still in prison by the time that, episodes are done with now?
The mayor?
Okay, because I couldn't remember if they're, like, in prison for the whole thing, or most of it, or what. I pretty much told you guys every single thing that I know about any of the parts at this point, which is just the really weird shit that you can't, like, not see while being part of subreddits and shit. Yeah. That was the first thing. That was the first thing that I ever knew about, Joe. Yeah. Yeah. That was like the only thing I knew about her for a while. Because that was like the one thing that everybody wanted to talk about that wasn't technically spoilers, since it was like one of the first things. Yeah, I can picture it in my head. I know what you mean.
The Devil's Breath is gone, but we got even bigger problems.
Rikers?
We have to hurry. Hop on.
What happened?
It was a coordinated attack. Must have been planned from the outside.
How did you guys feel about,
We're minutes away from every prisoner walking right up Fifth Avenue.
fucking the last part of part 5, like the after, I guess like the 20-minute after credit scene that was like before
Do
everything.
you trust them?
Do I have a choice?
Uh-oh.
With the stone and stuff.
Should have worn your seatbelt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take him out. Hurry.
I'm on it.
No, it was just like I get that like why he wanted to do it, I guess, just to add like another thing, or like maybe it was a story he wanted to do from the beginning, but then, or maybe it was in like,
Think you guys need a little more
maybe it was addressed before that, like in the manga, but whatever it was, maybe, you know, they just came to the agreement that probably shouldn't lead off with that because it kind of tells you who all's gonna die.
That's bad. I'm on it.
But maybe I guess it explains probably why it's the one where like everybody just fucking dies in it.
You guys go back to your cells and behave. We can forget this ever happened.
Yeah, they kept killing them off and then bringing them back until they didn't come back. part 2 and 1 weren't really that. Well, I mean, you know, except for the fucking main character dying at the very last minute in part 1, but I mean, part 2 he wasn't really friends with anybody, so he didn't have anybody to lose except Caesar, which I was upset about. Who are you most upset about dying in the show, or the whole series? Because Megan was I'm most upset about, uh, oh, why can't I? So I'm playing Spider-Man right now, so it's like I'm trying to remember shit at the same time. Megan, which one had the planes? Narancha, yeah. Oh yeah. So, what's his name? Who was the guy that was too OP that I was talking about? Huh? Yeah, Fugo. Yeah, Iraqi straight up said that he was like, I literally didn't know how to write him into anything else without him just fucking killing everyone. Maybe all of his friends too. Because his fucking has a crazy ass uncontrollable stand that whenever it releases its power, everything just dies. So I feel like it would have you know, not been so great even with the main bad guys like time thing.
On my way.
Like I still think it would have been too OP. He had a spin-off, but it only lasted like one issue, I think. It probably was. But no, the saddest death for Megan that I didn't expect was in part 5. The guy who had Moody Blues. Abakio, yeah.
Someone's trapped behind that door.
Oh yeah, that fuck you guys up in part 4. Just that whole last part.
They're almost on top of me. Get me out of here. They're coming.
It's really good. Oh my god, and like from part 3 onwards where like the closer you get to the end and past a certain point, the fucking final bosses become so OP that they literally break the fucking intro.
I'll keep working on getting the power restored.
Like yeah, like fucking Dio breaks through and fights Jotaro like through the screen, and then part 4 he literally like reverses time so it plays backwards, or in part 5 where like Diavolo fucks with the fucking time flow of the opening, and then Giorno says fuck you in like the last episode and fucks it back. Just to no, and you're a better person for it too. Even if the outro made you a little uncomfortable. Oh, well, that's not the same thing. That's I don't understand people who always skip intros. Oh, now also understandable. Yeah. I guess if you if that, or if you actually don't like the intro, that's fine, but I've met plenty of people who are like, I don't watch any intros for anything ever. I'm like, why the fuck are you watching at all? Oh, Cody, you need to come down sometime and we should all fucking come over. I got so much shit I want to show you guys on YouTube. Like, they've had a live concert for every single JoJo song, and there's like a compilation of all of them put together. I'd have to find it again, but goddamn, it's so fucking sick. And And like the guy and his backup singers for part 4 dresses up like Josuke. Yeah, they're like big fucking stadium events. Everybody in Japan fucking loves JoJo. Oh, you mean the live action? I was like, what fucking movie? Yeah,
Good work. Just a few left.
I remember that now that you say that. Do what? Oh. Wait, Jotaro's?
Just a couple more.
Yeah. It's part of his character. His hat defies all logic. Whenever he has it off, it's a normal hat, but whenever he has it on, his hair goes through it. I don't, I, I saw that and to me, it looked more like, he didn't have hair on the back of his hat. It looked like the back of his hat was blown out so his hair could fit through it. So it's like a half hat, yeah.
Registration, please.
Okay, looks like things are somewhat under control.
I thought you said the raft was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad,
Do you know,
it's usually worse.
Look out!
do you know how he comes up with, the poses?
I'm slipping!
Gotcha. Hold on.
Yeah. A lot of them he steals from what's it called? Gucci and Versace magazines of people showing off the outfits that they have. He really, really, really likes Italy a lot, and the thing he loves about Italy the most, besides the food, is their fucking expensive ass clothes.
Looks like we made parole.
Because some of the stuff that they wear in the show is just straight up stuff from like magazines and stuff that are like thousands of dollars.
Center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party. Everyone just quietly go back into your cell and lock the door behind you, okay? Please?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you, spider!
Yeah. That's what. Oh, yeah. He loves it there. But that's why it seemed like. I mean, it's like, okay, England. Yeah, that's fine. That kind of makes sense for like the story that he wanted to write. And it's like Japan. Well, of course, it's like anime and manga. So I mean, like, where else would it be? And it's like Egypt. Well, they're dealing with like ancient stuff. And that makes sense. And this and go back to Japan. And then it's like, let's just spend a whole ass fucking season in Italy. Like, if you didn't know him, you think it was random, but he just really likes Italy a lot. And then fucking, I don't know, Florida's the fucking weirdest to me. I can't imagine he went there and had a good time. Like I said, I unironically think that it was the opposite. I think he went to Florida one time and was like, this place is a shithole. This would be perfect to write about. England. I'm pretty sure. Oh well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's England. You might want to. You can look it up.
Hey,
Where
what's your status?
I just assumed England because Polo's actually done there. You know what I mean?
Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I put away in the last week.
This is too good to be true.
I don't know.
Scorpion,
I
can
don't
you
know
hold
dick
on a
about
minute?
Polo if I'm
I
being
was
honest.
on the phone call and it was business.
Oh, yes. That's right. I forgot it was like a world event. It's essentially like the uh fuck, what is it called? It's kind of like what's the Gundam that Burning Gundam's from and Gundam Death Scythe? Oh, not the same. Yeah, the one where they do martial arts and shit. Yeah, it's kind of like the JoJo equivalent of that, from what I understand.
Lost you for a second there.
Because wasn't
Okay.
that
Not really.
whole one like a
Electro's
tournament or
finding one
something
now,
from like around the
Scorpion are
world?
on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost up. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
You got a death wish? I can help with that.
Yeah, yeah, that I'm 100% sure on. It takes place whenever part one took place, but in an alternate reality. That would, yeah. But it's not.
Spider-Man, I thought this was a chase.
It's not Jonathan in part 7, right? Is it? Yeah, Johnny Joestar. Yeah, not the one you're thinking of.
You can't stop me, but I'm flattered that you still try.
You tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nobody ever
George.
takes me up on that offer. Gotcha.
Yeah, Holly. She broke the line.
Vulture.
Long time no see.
I know we've been talking about JoJo, but this is pretty fucking epic.
Time to talk.
I'm fighting fucking Electro and Vulture in like the exploding ass prison.
No.
Oops.
No time to talk.
Oh, bye, Steve.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped, including Martin Lee. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now.
I guess he didn't want to hear about Spiderman no more.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am.
Spiderman.
I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is not.
No. Sorry, I'm so quick to answer. I just answer with what I'm pretty sure on. I'm pretty sure it takes place around the world, you know, since he's like a sailor or whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, they have the exact same name, but I think he's technically the same one, but just an alternate universe, even though they're not in the same time.
Electro, stop!
How do you like my new suit?
Dashing. Where'd you get it?
It's an exclusive club.
What? I mean, pretty much anything that you read is going to be on my understanding.
Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do...
Yeah, the internet all around here has been fucking garbo. It's just Vive. It's our only option besides fucking AT&T, but you'd be better off dead. Yeah, right. Yeah, you could say that, but there's also like a why? Well, if you're in the city, you have more than one option of internet, not like us. Or yeah, because I thought it was weird whenever I stayed at Jay and Cameron's, because someone was actually trying to sell them different internet, and it was like, I want to say it was like about what we pay for internet, and I was like, that's a pretty good deal, and he was like, no, I'm happy with the one that we have, and that guy left, and he told me what he paid. I'm like, wow, that's pretty fucking cheap. I'm like, it's crazy that you actually like get to pick your electric and your where your water comes from and your internet and shit in an actual city. Yeah, but then, uh, I forgot. Did it say anything about Joe and that? Joe Mama. You paused. I was like, he's not gonna go for it. Oh shit. Dude, I used to be the fucking king of gacha, but I kind of retired after a while. Yeah, or no, you got somebody. You definitely did. I don't remember what it was. Ow.
this at all if you don't want to.
Oh, really? Hmm. Oh, because 18. But you can still get drunk there. Ugh. Oh, but yeah, to add to what was being discussed at a separate time, it is canon that Jesus was the first stand user. Uh, no. He wasn't the first stand user. My bad. He was the first Haman user, which is how he walked on water and shit. Because stands weren't a thing yet. Uh, uh no, because I mean, it never went away. I mean, I'm sure there's still somebody who practices it somewhere, maybe like some monks or something, but I mean, it's just stands are, I mean, as you can see, far superior. I think I think they use Haman as or wait. No, I think they have something that's kind of like Haman in Part 7, but I think it's called something completely different. It kind of has different rules because I'm like 99% sure that they don't just use their stands and their horses. I think they also have some kind of power or something. Because one of them doesn't have like any either legs or arms and legs, and it's like, how the fuck does he ride horse? And it's like, oh yeah, the thing that we all use. Yeah, and the main bad guy of Part 7 is the president. And he mm, made up, and because it's alternate timeline. Um, but he's the one that has dirty deeds done dirt cheap, filthy acts done at a reasonable price. Yeah, pretty sure. I mean, if you're deaf, aren't you technically reading a video?
He definitely wants to.
Yeah, yeah, that's the president. But in I don't know if it was like a separate thing that they actually did, but I know for a fact that the JoJo game that I have, uh, Eyes of Heaven or whatever, the main plot of that is Dio from a different reality uh, won and took the pieces of Christ uh, and used them to become God, and he was like leaking over into like the main canon universe. Um, yeah, so like your point is it takes place after part 7. Um, so I don't think there's I think part 8 Josuke is in it, but I'm pretty sure he's the only one from part 8. Um, But yeah, and it's like you go through like all of the different times throughout all the parts. Um, and like the everyone that died um is like brought back, and then you like fight them, and then they return to their senses and like join your side. So eventually you have like the entire like Joe crew, the Joe Bros from all the parts and the JoJos. But it starts in part 3 because that's when Dio was like Dio, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Like a lot of time traveling to get the different pieces of Jesus back so they could defeat Dio. No. Um, but I had to stop playing it because I had only seen up to part 3, and I'm glad that I was only focused on the combat mostly because I didn't really pay attention, but Jaden was there and he was actually paying attention. So he basically knew every again. Yeah, so I accidentally kind of ruined a lot of part 4 and 5 for Jaden by by playing through it, and you fight them and then they join your side, but if you fight them then they died in like the manga. So he kind of knew who all was going to die in 4 and 5. Well, I guess just 5, because nobody really died in 4 except for the fat kid. Yeah, I can never remember his name. I know I remember that his stand's name is Harvest, but that's it. I can never remember his name. My greatest mystery that I'm gonna unfortunately die without ever knowing is whether that motherfucker was an alien or not. Man, I kept going on about JoJo. I picked a really bad time to pause it. 'Cause fucking
First and final warning. Stay out of our way. Each of you has a job to do. Your debts will be repaid when we're done. Go!
There he is!
All these years. All these lies. It's over, Norman. Time to give them the truth.
This is Mary Jane Watson with a Daily Bugle special report on the bioterror attack. As of this hour, the number of infected civilians is approaching 500,000.
Fine. Can
no
you,
update from the NBC
can you
on
pass
the
those
timetable
out
for
for me?
an
Sure.
antidote, but they are working around the clock on a cure for this deadly disease. The citywide quarantine is being heavily enforced by Sable International, who maintain tight security over all transit points. Throughout the city, police and Sable agents continue to battle with Rikers and Raft escapees. Meanwhile, Mayor Osborn has gone on record blaming Spider-Man for the prison break and citywide sickness, and branding him a fugitive. But he has yet to provide evidence, and many believe the mayor is just deflecting blame, since an exclusive report by the Bugle revealed that this disease originated in a secret,
Hey,
unregulated
what's
Oscorp
up?
laboratory here in Manhattan. Mayor Osborn insists that Oscorp
Turn
is
it
working
off!
with the NDC on an anti-serum, but has not provided any further evidence to support this claim.
Dr. Octavius.
What?
Why? How did I let this happen?
Okay. Well, yeah, I know.
They said you went AWOL.
I need to get back to work,
The doctor said you still have 14 broken bones.
which means I have 192 non-broken ones. Thanks for taking care of me, by the way.
The hard part was keeping you hidden from Sables. They've branded you a priority target, you know.
I humbly accept the honor. What is happening to our city, Yuri?
Oh.
I don't know. Feels like the end
Do
of
you
the
guys
world.
still talk to him, or?
Maybe it is.
Oh.
I'm here to help.
Good. There's gangs of escaped prisoners
Yeah.
banding together and taking over entire city blocks. Looting, strong-arming local residents, you name it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll take care of him. What else you got?
The mayor told Silver Sable to do whatever it takes to find Lee and Octavius. So she's just rounding people up indiscriminately, holding them captive in bases around the city. I've even heard rumors of enhanced interrogation tactics.
You mean torture? Don't worry, I'm on it. This is our city, Yuri. It's time we take it back.
Great. My men are tracking the supervillain. I'll update you when we make progress. For now, do your best to stabilize the city.
Oh. What? Okay. Alright. Huh? Yeah. Just waiting on dinner. How are we looking on that? Okay.
Sable agents are going. Guys, it's I love New York.
Alright, what'd you
not
figure
I
out?
love New- Dork.
Oh my god, there's so many. Jesus Christ. Cody, how the fuck are you supposed to fight the people in white?
People in white.
On Spiderman.
Um,
The ones that you can't do that, I promise you. They just beat my
Perfect
ass into the
dodge.
ground.
Peter,
I
I've been trying to
guess.
reach you all
could turn the city upside down overnight.
I'm
Dodge.
fine, May. Stay safe.
Stay your
I'm worried
energy.
about you.
Oh no, don't you do that. Feast is the safest place in the city right now. Our sister locations uptown, not so much. But we're safe and secure down here.
Would you
Let's hope
go?
it
How
stays
do
that
homeless
way.
people
I'll
vote?
stop by when I can, May. Love you.
You
Sleep it off. Yuri, I ran across some Rikers inmates. They've built a fort. Way better than the ones I used to make out of sofa pillows.
I just had a patrol car call. They tried to step in, but there were too many. And we don't have the manpower for reinforcements.
Lucky for you, you've got Spider-Man power. Not bad, huh? I should have gone into advertising. The hell?
This is perfect for stream. Jesus.
Spider-Man got him! Oh! Okay. Whose house?
Everything about this game just got way fucking harder.
Yeah, probably.
You literally didn't see that coming.
It's cold out. Might be time to take over.
You'll pay for that! This'll hurt! Watch out!
Let me show you what I got.
Watch out!
Reinforcements. Okay, sure. I don't need sleep.
Gonna make you pay for that!
Freaking acrobat!
More inmates. I'm starting to
Hey, do you
feel
think if I
weird
jumped
being
off the
only one
rafters
not
out there, I'd
wearing
die?
orange.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with
Bad
on the
bitch.
street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
Don't let him psych you out!
Pay for that! Eat this!
performance! Watch out for that web jump! Never going back to Walker! Here's a present! We're not going back inside! What the?
Beat his little nipple taste right off your face.
Okay, you guys are really late. I'm afraid there'll be a no-show fee. Look out! Don't let him knock you. This is our city now.
Whew, I did it.
The siege of Manhattan Fortress is over, milady.
Thanks. I'll send some buses to take those guys back to their cells. And please don't call me Milady ever again. Spider-Man, the Raft MVPs are back on the grid, laying siege to our police precincts. My men need your help, now. Get to a vantage point in Midtown and I'll explain.
On my way. Is it Octavius?
No, two of his flunkies, still searching for the doctor. I have to be honest, that one scares me. Might be the smartest supervillain I've ever encountered.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Hold tight,
Jesus Christ, that fat piece of shit can run fast.
Oh, hey Cody, so I can do every single thing, all the side stuff after I beat the game, right?
Yeah.
Or do I have to do New Game Plus?
I'm pretty sure you can do it all after you beat the game.
Can't leave this place operating. I'll try to close.
Cool.
Pretty confident. Partially.
Need to knock off their armor. Bring him down. There. Hope that'll slow Sable down some.
All units, we are getting reports that a riot has broken out. Location is south of Houston.
Aw, escaped inmates, trash can fire. So, oh man, I forgot the s'mores. I'll kill you. Let me show you what I got. Guy's a freaking acrobat.
Man, that is totally fucking my chocolate. I'm gonna say that. Sometimes when I fart, I pee a little. What did you say?
Jesus.
What? The green text about the what? Oh, okay. What does that mean? I remember that.
What?
Yeah, that was mine.
I don't like anything of what you're saying to me.
Hate seeing the city like this. Gotta find some way to get things under control.
Yeah. Yeah, I spent the... I believe me, I know. I spent the later half of my teenage years there.
This shit's pretty good.
Oh, cool. I just got the Iron Spider suit.
Level 30.
You hit level 30?
I think that's what level you get the Iron Spider suit at.
Oh, is it? I just got it. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 more to unlock, and that's just counting the ones that I have the ability to unlock. I'm missing a lot of challenge. Basically all of the tokens that aren't backpacker landmarks.
Hmm.
I'm gonna